From the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, this is an ITTV special report.
Polaris manufactures outdoor vehicles while respecting the environment. Some pretty cool stuff that our next guest is working on along with their team. He's spokesperson for Polaris Industries, Mike Ferrara. Hey, Mike, welcome into Tomorrow.
Thanks, Dave. Great to be here.
It's a pleasure having you with us as well. Tell me about your electric car. How big is it, and where do we plug it in, and all that fun stuff?
This outdoor vehicle is really made for outdoorsmen of all types, fishermen, hunters, large landowners. There's also a version that's called an LSV. That's a low-speed vehicle that might be for a gated community. Great thing about this vehicle, particularly for hunters, is it's electric and it's silent, so it's very stealthy. You can sneak up on your prey, but it's a wonderful green vehicle in the aspect that it's totally battery powered. It only takes an overnight charge on household current.
Oh, good.
But it's still a utility vehicle. You can carry 500 pounds of payload in the back. It can tow 1,250 pounds. It can fit two people on it. It's in industry parlance, it's called a side-by-side. Think about a pickup truck. All the maintenance involved, all the expense. This Ranger EV is $11,000. Yes, it's a lot of money, but if you're out in the woods and you need a 50-mile radius vehicle, this is a great investment, not only, as I said, for hunters and fishermen, but for a large landowner. It's got four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. It even has one-wheel drive. One-wheel drive is a one wheel in the back drives the vehicle. Let's say you're on a golf course and you want to have a very tight turning radius. You don't want to tear up the grass. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
So I tell you,
even at $11,000, where you say, sure, it's a lot of money, but it does a whole lot more than I would have thought it would.
And it actually is narrow enough. It's kind of, think about it as a golf cart on steroids. You could put this inside the bed of a full-size pickup truck if you want to transport it someplace.
I love it. I can watch Chris in his pickup transporting this vehicle.
Now I'm really thrilled to see the Nissan Leaf here, but the trouble with the Leaf is you need a very expensive charging station for it in your garage. Whereas you've just got the three-prong outlet for the Polaris. You just plug it in and you're done. And it's got lead-acid batteries. So old technology is sometimes the best.
Good point. We talk about things available today and into tomorrow, thus the name of our show. But we also look back into yesterday frequently to show how technology often improves upon things. Sometimes, as you say, leave it alone. It works. It's not broke. Don't fix it.
Exactly. I remember my first laptop, I think, was one of those Radio Shack deals, with no hard drive on it, and it worked just fine.
Yeah, there you go. We can harken back to some of the things. Now, how fast does the Polaris go?
It'll go 25 miles an hour.
Okay.
Which is plenty fast when you're romping in the woods.
Oh, of course. You're not doing this on an expressway.
Exactly.
So.
And as I said, it's a 50-mile radius, and it's got a low, high, and a maximum range. So if you're really going far out there, you can put on a maximum, and you'll be assured that you go as far as you can. And a couple of people have asked me, well, what if the thing runs out of juice in the middle of the woods? Well, if you carry a generator with you, you can charge it. With a generator.
And they're very small these days, so you can certainly power it up enough.
Get you where you're going. So the next step will be an iPod adapter or something like that. We do have cup holders in there.
I see. And see, I was wondering why when you stepped up, you're one of the few guests that didn't have product in your hand to put on the table so we can show.
I wish I had a model. But
yeah, that would be cool. But at least we know it's a small enough vehicle, and you can see it on their website, no doubt.
Absolutely. Lots of video there.
Yes, indeed. PolarisInd.com is where you want to go. And, of course, we'll link you there when you hit us up at IntoTomorrow.com. Mike, thanks for joining us. It sounds like you got a cool thing happening. Keep it up.
Thank you, Dave.